Hello, first grade. It is time for our Bible lesson. Lesson 27. It looks like this on your workbook page. Hannah prays for a son. We'll start with our story about Hannah. Long ago, there lived a lady named Hannah. In those days, they used to call the place of worship the temple, like your church. Hannah used to go to the temple and pray to God. More than anything else, Hannah wanted to be a mommy, just like some of you girls want to be when you grow up. She had a husband named Elkanah, but she didn't have any children. She wanted a baby boy so very much. One day when she was in the temple praying, Hannah made a special promise to God. She promised that if she ever had a baby boy, she would take him to the temple of the Lord and make sure that the boy would serve God and love God all of his days. She wanted the little boy to work for God and be God's obedient child. She promised that if she had a little boy, he would grow up in the temple and learn to serve God. Eli was the priest in the temple. Eli lived in the temple and took care of it. Eli heard Hannah's prayer. He told Hannah that God would bless her and answer her prayer. And one day, sure enough, God gave Hannah her precious gift. Hannah gave birth to a little baby boy. Hannah named her little boy Samuel, and I know some of you might have a brother named Samuel. Hannah was so happy and gave thanks to God continually for answering her prayer. Hannah took special care of her gift from God. She remembered her promise to God. She remembered that she had told God that her little boy would love God and serve him in the temple. And so one day when Samuel grew bigger, Hannah and Elkanah took Samuel to the temple. They left Samuel to stay with the good, kind Eli. That must have been hard, but they all knew it was part of God's plan, that he was going to learn from Eli, who was God's servant, and that Samuel would learn to be a servant of God too. Samuel stayed with Eli in the temple and learned to serve God there. So, just like you are a special blessing to your parents, and I know they prayed for each of you, and each of you are a blessing to your parents. All right, on our workbook page, it is page 73. It looks like this. Hannah prays for a son. And here's our word bank with Elkanah, Samuel, prayed, child, son, and faith. Question 1 asks, Hannah wanted a blank. Yes, we know she wanted a child. So just like Mrs. Olson has done, one across, you write child. And if we do it right, we will actually be spelling her name, Hannah, the lady that prayed for a son. Question 2. She blanked to God. Well, I just said it, didn't I? She prayed to God. And the words are right up here for you to look at. Number 3, her husband was, what was his name again? Wasn't Abraham. No, it was Elkanah. And number 4, Hannah prayed for that's right, a son. And number 5, she named her son Samuel. And number 6, Hannah had what in God in order for him to answer her prayer? She had faith. So like I say, if you did it right, you'll be spelling her name, Hannah, going down. On the other side today, you get to write about what a blessing you are to God and your family. So I need you to describe yourself. So this is my example. I have brown hair. I have blue eyes. My birthday is October 9. So again, you fill this out according to your answers. I have, this is true, 2 brothers and 1 sister. So if you don't have any, you can just cross the S's off or cross off brother and sister altogether. I like to eat, well, in my case, I said salad. Right? What your favorite food is? Is it pizza? My favorite game, you'll never guess this one. It's football. And then something very special about me is, well, I think anyway, I'm a good singer. Well, then let me hear you sing. All right. Now, I did get this back from some of you. Maybe some of you are good at rollerblading. Maybe some of you are good at playing hockey. Maybe some of you are a good artist. So write a story about how God made you special, because each of you are very special and you are a blessing to your parents, even though I think they're probably about ready to share you with us again, but we'll see what the governor has for us. So until then, we'll keep praying for our special gifts from God. Over and out.